What's going on, guys? Mr. Techbot here. I've got comic books for you here today. This time it's from Grant's Collectibles. Let's check it out. What's going on, guys? Hope everyone is having a wonderful day and everyone is out there staying safe. So, I've got comic books. I don't know how many are in here. I got this from Grant's Comics. I found him on Instagram, or in fact, I think he found me. And we've been talking for a while. He's got some great insights for some good comic stuff. You know me, I'm all about getting information from any place I can. But he does mystery boxes, so I decided to grab one day from him. And unfortunately, I've had it for a little while. There's been so many great boxes that have been coming in, and I'm just getting to this. So I'm excited. I've been excited to see what's coming in here. It's been, seems like forever since I've done a comic book box, but I'm always excited when I get them because I love me some comics. I've been reading a lot of comics. I've been going through all those old ones that I've gone and reading some comics. I've been buying some new ones. So I've been really enjoying getting back into the comic book game. So I'm really excited to see what's in here. Also, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And after you hit that subscribe button, go ahead and hit that post notification bell so that way you get notified of all the most recent videos that I put out, as well as any premieres or live streams that I do. So let's get into this. I need me some more comic books. I love some comic books. So let's see what we have here. This box is sealed. Ugh. One thing I love about collectible people is they are very good at sealing their boxes. You know, different from sometimes buying from bigger companies and stuff like that. Comic book companies are always really good at packaging their items, especially comic books. And so I love it. You know, of course, you always want to make sure you're getting your stuff, you know, in good condition and everything. You don't want, I mean, nobody wants to, you know, wait for an order for something just to have it damaged. I mean, nobody wants that. All right, so I ended up paying, I believe, $27 for this box with shipping, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. And you know what? I just realized I keep calling it Grant's Collectors. I believe it was Grant's Comics. I'm sorry. Grant, I apologize if I was calling the wrong thing. I'll put Grant's information for his Instagram down in the description down below. So he put a lot of comics in here, which is completely awesome. So I'm going to set these right here. Of course, I know I see the one on the top. But let's just go right for it. So check it out. What we got here? We got Western Tales of Terror, Wizard Indie Buzz book. Now this is from Horse and Buggy Productions. Haven't heard of them before. What? I didn't even notice this at first, or the signature at first. So this is an autographed copy. He even noted it on here. Now, this is just on plastic. You can always take that off. Signatures right down here. It looks like it may be, I'm trying to figure out the signature. It may be Phil Hester. If you guys know this person, definitely let me know whose that signature is. That's super cool. I have some other great signed comic books that I love, so that's a cool one. I'm definitely gonna have to read this one because I like old Western comics, and the fact that this mixes in with horror, terror, whatever it is. Looks like you got ghosts from the past in there. That looks like a good read. So, cool indie title, you know, going from there. Let's see what we got next. Trying to move it around so you guys can see the glare. Don't get, of course, I'm holding it upside down the whole time. There you go. We got the Legion of Superheroes. Ooh, that's a nice comic. This is old school right here. This is from July. This is back when it was 60 cents. So this is cool. This is DC. So you got the Element Lad, the White Witch, the Shrinking Violet, the Chameleon Boy, Colossal Boy, Shadowlass, and Timberwolf. So that's definitely a cool Legion of Superheroes. Haven't heard of that one before. Old comic, DC. Definitely going to have to be on the read list. Let's see what, I'm just trying to see which side's up. Here we go. What we got? Who we got? Superman. Okay. As you guys know, and I've said it many times on this channel before, I am a diehard Marvel fan. I dog DC a lot, and I know I do. But, you know, you can't get away from good writing. A good comic book, whether it's DC or Marvel, it's going to be a comic that I'm going to read either way. Good writing is good writing. Good artwork is good artwork. And you got to give it up. And especially in Superman's case, I've said it before, You know, you got Superman was pretty much the first. You know, from Action Comics #1, he was the first one on there. So you got to give lots of credit to Superman. Now, DC's movies, on the other hand, are very lackluster. I'm sorry, Marvel's got the market for that, and we'll have the market for that for a long time. But it looks like you got Superman issue number 321 from March, originally released at 35 cents. That's cool. I'm definitely going to check that one out, and especially the DC ones. I don't really have a lot of DC comics. Even when I go to the comic book stores, my eyes always go towards the Marvel comics usually. But that's cool. It looks like all kinds of noise. That's a really cool cover too, with Superman covering his ears from all the noise going on around the area. So that's cool. See what else we got. And I hope this is the top side. What we got? Life with Archie. Oh, okay, yeah. So this is what I thought it was. This is a variant cover too, which is nice. This is issue number 36. This is after Archie Comics. Also, I don't know if any of you guys noticed recently, Funko just released a line of Archie comic Funko Pops. I think they had the main four: Archie, Jughead, Betty, and Veronica, I believe. They may have more. I'm not sure. But this is after an Archie comic. So Archie Comics, you know, old school. I think I may be mistaken here, and comment down below if I'm wrong. I believe they were more known for their old newspaper comic strips in there, and that's where they came. But you know, definitely cool comic book. I like this because it looks like, you know, it's Archie. They're definitely a lot older, maybe, you know, more of a mature comic. We got a guitar in the middle. Looks like maybe this is Archie right here coming on with a guitar. Maybe Betty sitting right here along here on the side. Who we got next? Call the Conqueror. Oh no, sorry. Call the Destroyer. Marvel Comics now. Here we go. Here's some Marvel Comics from the creator of Conan. So I know I've gotten some Conan comics before. Of course, I mean, who doesn't know Conan? Cull, I'm not as familiar with. Again, I mean, nonetheless, Marvel has such an array of characters, but haven't seen him much. He probably hasn't been around for a while. This is from August, back originally released. Oh, this is, in fact, right there, August 1978. So this is an old comic right here. This has been around. I mean, spine's a little kind of dirty, but you know, I'm not a grader by any means. So I know a lot of the comic book channels out there, they go more into detail with how they look and stuff like that. This looks like a cool comic, definitely with the whole Conan type look. Who we got next? Omega. Okay, Omega I've heard of. Omega is pretty cool, and this is even Electro. So I know a lot of people have seen, I think I even released a comic book that I opened out of a box. Had Electro in there, his big SpiderMan villain. Now it says it's from July 3rd. I'm not great at knowing all of the details, unless I pulled it out and saw the copyright date on there. I'm not sure. I'm still getting myself to get good at those. I know there's some good comic book guys, they can tell you right off the bat, but that's definitely a cool one. I like Electro sitting right there front and center, and Omega all chained up. So that's cool. That would definitely be a cool read. Plus, I like old comics. You know me, I told you before, I like new comics because they give great artwork, real nice gloss to them. But there's something about an old comic book, the old paper they used in there, kind of more of a matted type artwork, where nowadays it's more glossy. So there's something about an old comic book that's always fun to read. So who we got next? G.I. Joe Special Mission, October 1st. That is awesome. This is a Marvel 25th anniversary. I haven't seen a G.I. Joe comic book in a long time. And first issue in the new series. So that's cool. A lot of people didn't know that G.I. Joe was part of the Marvel Universe. But when I was a kid, I was a huge G.I. Joe fan. I had all kinds of G.I. Joes. I remember my growing up, I had some friends that had they had like the big bases and stuff like that, and so we used to play for hours playing G.I. Joe when I was a kid. I mean, what kid didn't back then? I mean, it was either He-Man or G.I. Joe, and I played with both of them. I didn't care. So G.I. Joe, always a good sight to see. Who we got next? XMen Phoenix War Song. Now this looks really cool. Of course, we know the Phoenix. This is more from the Dark Phoenix, and I mean, that doesn't look like Jean Grey. Jean Grey has red hair. But this is Marvel Limited Series 3 of 5. So that's cool. It is a direct edition. And that I just like the image. The image is kind of cool because you got all kinds of bodies being developed in these eggs. So now with just seeing that, I need to check that out. That is a cool comic. I like that. So if you know anything about that one, comment down below. If you know anything about any of these comics, comment down below. Let me know, because like I said, I always say, you know, more knowledge is always good. So the more knowledge I can gain from these, the better I am. So, unfortunately, that one came out upside down, but here you go. We got the Punisher. I like Punisher comics. In fact, I recently started watching the Punisher series on Netflix. I know I've said in the past, the Punisher to me was not actually a superhero. Punisher was a mercenary, and he just kind of killed anything and everything. Doesn't mean he's a bad guy, and doesn't mean that I don't like him. I enjoy good Punisher comics, and so I mean, especially who can down the skull on the front. I mean, that's just awesome. Die Hard in the Big Easy. That's cool comic. I like that one. Not sure the villain is on the front. I'm sure some sort of voodoo guy, because there's a voodoo Punisher. In fact, that's actually the coolest part I think about this artwork is the voodoo Punisher, and he's even holding the gun in the voodoo Punisher. So that's cool. I like that one. That's a real cool cover. Who we got next? Marvel's X number 2. That, I mean, I don't think, I mean, you got Spider-Man right here on the front. We got Spider-Man, we got Ghost Rider, I see Cyclops, I see Daredevil. Okay, I gotta open this one. This one has piqued my interest. I need to really open up this one and see what this one is all about. So it definitely looks like a newer comic. Yes, very new comic. This shows it's March 2020. So this is really cool. So of course we got Spider-Man right there on the front, and this is really cool. The artwork is fantastic in this thing, and I'm definitely gonna have to check this out. Now I did notice in the back, which is really cool, they've got some of the different ones, the different snapshots, and what's cool is they even have some real cool artwork in the back by Alex Ross showing, and you know, it's talking a little bit about the character. The real cool artwork of, I mean, it almost looks like original artwork. Of course, it's not original because it's a print, but you know, you got Aaron Stack, you got Spider-Man, you got May there, and she even got a Black Widow t-shirt, which is cool, and then you got Peter unmasked. So that's really cool. I mean, really cool items. I love this book, and this is definitely going to be on my top to read right now, and check this out. And if I like this, this is number 2. So I got to find the rest of them. And this just came out in March, so the other ones should definitely be in the comic book shop. So I'm going to find that. And you guys know anything about this, comment down below. Let me know. I'm really interested. That one's super awesome. Who we got next? Ooh, Amazing Spider-Man. I always like me some Amazing Spider-Man. I got Spider-Man here. I know I've got some other comics. I love me some Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man, Learn to Crawl. So it looks like this had a digital edition again. You know, I'm all about digital books and stuff like that, but comic books, you got to read those right out. So that was cool. Definitely looks like a newer type of comic book, and cool artwork. I like that. It looks more like a modern type web crawling. So that's cool. Who we got next? Age of Conan, Valerie. That's cool. So this is part of the Conan series. Marvel issue number 1, which is always cool. I love getting some issue number 1s. But look, Valerie, so I think she came off the Conan series, or this is coming off the Conan series, so I don't know a lot about her. Again, it's issue number 1. Alright. So we got Daredevil. Oh, Daredevil is always fun. I liked some Daredevil comic books. The movie was not very good, to be honest with you. I know a lot of people have hit me up, commented to me down below that they enjoyed the Daredevil movie. Just me personally, I didn't get into it. I think that Daredevil should have had a darker side to him, because to me that's how I always felt when reading old Daredevil comics, that Daredevil kind of had a very dark side to him. being blind and stuff like that. So I think there need to be a darker side. Maybe even a Tim Burton should have directed that, as dark as he gets his movies. But this is definitely cool. In fact, this is a variant cover, which is also cool. This is a zombie variant cover. See, I love that. Grant's Comics, he gives you, when you get the real cool ones, he gives you some information there. And of course, you can always go to his Instagram and post some more. But zombie variant cover. And I'll be putting all of his information after we finish going through these comic books. But that's awesome. I love that cover. I mean, Daredevil outfit, skeleton coming out. Man, I don't know what's going on here, but it makes me want to find out. That's what you want in a great cover. To be able to see something that looks so cool, you gotta know. That's just like that Marvels. That cover was so awesome that I have to find out what's going on, and that's what great artwork does. So who we got next? So there's another variant, Old Man Logan. So of course we got Logan, a Wolverine in his classic outfit. Past lives. So this is 1 of 10 variants. So I'm guessing there was 10 different variant covers of this same comic, and so I just happened to get the past lives one. So that's definitely cool. Anything Wolverine is always fun. He's probably, out of all the X-Men out there, I mean, I gotta say Wolverine is probably everybody's favorite because he's just a badass. I mean, he doesn't care. He smokes a cigar. He doesn't care. Everyone's a Wolverine fan. And I'm no different. I love Wolverine. I think he's one of the best X-Men there is. I mean, there's a lot of really, really cool ones. I think my ultimate favorite has got to be Nightcrawler. I always thought he was kind of cool. But that's definitely a nice one. Variant covers are always fun. Oh, I think we finally reached the end of the box. What we got? The New 51 Future's End. That DC Comics. I'd like to say it's Joker because it got green hair on there, but I don't know. It's got to be Joker. But that is, I talk about artwork all the time, but that is an insanely creepy cover. That is a cover you're gonna see at the comic book store, and you're gonna go, whoa, that grabs your attention. That is awesome. But I like that. That's a really cool cover. That's great. Man, these are awesome comic books. And we got a bunch of comics. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. It doesn't even count. It doesn't matter. But I got a great stack of comic books here. I've got, Grant, you gave me a lot of reading to do, but it's well worth it. I'm sorry. I don't care. But I do. These things are awesome. And I will definitely read these. Not all of them will stay in my collection. Some of them I'll eventually have up there on the eBay site. Great set of comics. $27. I think my money was well spent. I don't know value of comic books very well. One of these days I'll get into it more, but I think money well spent. So if you're interested in getting one of Grant's comics, or you want to just talk comic books with him, this guy's a world of information, or buy anything from him, go ahead and hit him up on Instagram at Grant's Comics. I'll put it right down here. Hit him up, let him know he does mystery boxes. Follow him so that way you find out when the new mystery boxes come out and get one from him. You're going to get some great books. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. And I have a Teespring shirts right up here. Get yourself a t-shirt. All you have to do is go to teespring.com/stores/Mr-Techbot. I've got all different types of styles of shirts with the Mr. Techbot logo. And also, if you decide to buy a shirt, go ahead and send me a picture through Instagram. I will post up that picture and give you a shout out on a video. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys today. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching the video and for, showing your support out there with the comments and the like. So as always, do what you like, do what you love, and always unleash your inner nerd. All right, guys, take it easy. Later.